Hello, this is a record for the third week of February 2023. And I'll be covering the trades for this week, what I'm looking at, and hopefully you guys can, extract some useful stuff from this. So first off, let's look at news. We have inflation on Tuesday, and so that would likely be the driving force for the coming, days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we have interesting ones for me is going to be the retail sales on GJ, the GBP pairs, which will be on Friday, as well as we do have more fundamentals on the US dollar on Thursday, though I don't think it'll be as important as it is for Tuesday one, which is core inflation. As the narrative right now is, to tackle inflation by the Feds. This is likely going to also be the same case for Wednesday, as we're going to see the inflation rate on GBP. Beyond that, we have what's coming on the week ahead. You could just see from here. This is the website I primarily use just to get on top of things, beyond just reading random Bloomberg stuff. So yeah, for GBP we're certainly waiting for inflations and jobs. This is going to be the core part, and I'll show you now as to what I am looking at and looking out for. If I could just remove some of these, that'd be great. Okay, so we've seen last week or this week that had happened. Gold was basically ranging the whole week. We could see this indecisive candle, although there has been quite a long wick to the upside and a strong push down, closing below this level of interest that I had. What this could signal is a further downside, and that would go straight into my pendings, which are, I think, 38.2. This one here, and I believe the 50. But yes, these are what I am currently looking at mostly for gold. I've charted two more, which is this one and this one, both of which are a FEB retracement, 38, 50, and then there's the 68 one. I'll most likely take if it does go long, because I don't think we have that kind of demand to push up these kind of ways. I don't think we do. We've passed that phase with the introduction of the new 25 basis point and what the Fed has been, the narrative they have been given out. Even if it goes to the upside, I don't think they'll break every single retracement. So I will take shorts on 3 of these levels. This coincides with silver, which I'll be using more or less as a confluence for gold. Although there are this level and this level that I would like to take if the timing is right. If otherwise, I do have a silver pending buy right here. And if we do get a strong push down, this is going to be the level I want to take long. And this level at 21.45 is based off of this EMA, which are colliding together. So I do believe that, with the technicals, gold is likely to trade to this level by Friday, We might see a strong push down tomorrow, a bit of pullback. Might not even be 15 pips. I might take below 1-to-1 risk reward, and then we can, hopefully try to catch these two moves for silver. For the S&P 500, I have not added anything really from last week. This is still as it is. Price has been very hard to gauge. Although we're still in a lower low, lower high, we've not broken this level, and I still have this bearish sentiment to it. We're now in an up channel, and if I do chart it this way, but yeah, we're trading on the lower channel as well. We were initially on the upper side, started trading lower. S&P 500, I don't have any trades in mind. We'll update if there is, but currently simply don't see anything interesting. I don't. Same goes for the Nasdaq, US Tech. We are also in during the earnings season, and anything can happen. With the big layoff, it does signal though that a lot of demands they're bracing for impact, and we might see further downside. If that's the case, then these charted long hopefully will be touched. But again, I'm not placing most of my bets here on the indices as of now. I'm just gonna leave it to its own thing. Probably we'll get more updates on Wednesday when the news on Tuesday has come out. Now for GJ, I have just noticed that we have a potential setup here. But beyond that, I've only added this level. I have not added any pendings yet, as I want to see what the price is doing more. It would be very good to see GJ just trading and breaking this level. If it does break this level, the second level is going to be much more stronger. And so that's a scenario I want to see. I want to see it break, and then I take the sell. That would coincide with this resistance that is made. And with the moving averages converging at this level at 161.5, that's going to be a very interesting zone for me personally. There we go. That's for GJ. I believe I also have charted this. We are seeing yen sliding. We're kind of creating this you could say flag. I'm not sure if this is the correct shape. Pennant maybe. I think it's called pennant. But we could see a strong push to the downside and upside both. If it does go down, then I'm looking forward towards this level. If otherwise, then you could see the retest of the previous high. The index, the yen index doesn't have any numbers, so I can't really provide anything else but just saying, visually guide you. This combined with the fact that GBP, I'm more, I believe it's more favorable towards the downside than upside, just from price action and the way I have my technicals placed, which is like it can act as a you could think of it as a magnet, the stronger the technical levels, the more gravity it has, and that could pull price towards the level, because that's the level where there's a lot of buying pressure or selling pressure, and in another perspective, it can also be a place where people who are already in position wants to liquidate, their positions. So it's like a take profit zones. So if that's the case, we could potentially see correlations right here at this buy or this. Although I'm not going to take this because I feel like it is too close to where price has been currently trading, and the previous week we have seen, upwards of 200 pips movements. I just don't think that we're gonna. If it's gonna go down, it could be caused by yen, and if yen goes down or up, it'll have to be up. If yen goes up, it could very much, break the zone, because it is trading into a squeeze right now. This is like accumulation right now. So I certainly don't want to risk that. Okay. Go for NZD, GBPNZD, GBP. As I said before, we could potentially go down more than up. And if we do go down, then I want to take this. This is the 61.8 retracement from this to this. I want to take this because this and this, all these small little wicks has been respected really well. So probability wise, we might just see a small pullback before we do drive down further, but I do believe that this level will hold to a degree. GBPAUD, I'm going to use more of it as a correlation for my NCD trade, which is going to be this long. Mainly the trend line. I want to see, it'll be perfect if the trend line taps when this is tapped. Alright, so I mean that is all that I have. Beyond that, I don't have anything else to narrate. Actually, I want to take this back. I think there's something very interesting at this level. Right here. So I enlarged the zone a bit because I'm seeing that 100 EMA is kind of climbing up. We can see that, every time it comes down, it does respect it a bit. It does respect it a bit. Respect, bit of respect. And so I believe that this trend may continue and we may see the same thing. Pattern repeating itself. So this could very much be in correlation with GBP. That would be very, very good confluence, and it will give me much more confidence in the odds of success of GBP trades. So yeah, these are all the pairs that I covered. I mean, I'm trading, and I've covered all of these. If there's anything else you have questions with, let me know. This is not only, for you, it's also for me to keep track of my trades and my plan. So that's about it. Hope you have a great day.